Okay, so I showed you how to resize a post, or how to resize a picture. Now I'm going to show you how to actually put that picture in a post. So this page should look familiar to you right here. I'm in the post edit page, and basically I just created this this post here. It's just kind of a little test bed that we can use here to post an image. So again, we talked about big images and little images, and big images that are going to go in the middle, and then the smaller images that we're going to align to one of the sides and wrap text around. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do both. So let's say that before we get into this section right here, right, and again, this post is just about the White Sox, and I have this picture right here of them celebrating. This is what we're using as a test. Let's say that we want this picture to be centered in the middle, okay, and push this stuff down and kind of capture the reader's eye by being big right there in the middle of the screen. So I'm going to enter here and get myself a space, okay, and then right here with the cursor right here, I will go up and press this button right here, add an image. Okay, when I do that, it's going to bring up this box. So we want to add media files from the computer. Okay, we always want to download the picture onto our computer and then upload it directly to our server. Okay, and so let's use the bigger one. This one was bigger. So we'll hit open and then do upload, and then it will upload. As long as you don't have some gargantuanly huge picture, you won't have any problem uploading it. And then you've got your title. Typically what I do, especially if the title has keywords in it, is I copy that to the alternate text and to the description. It just helps the SEO. And then we want to center this. Okay, so if we hit center and then insert into post, you'll see the picture comes right up here. Okay, so now that picture is centered. It pushes everything else down, and you're pretty much ready to go. If you're centering a picture, that's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else, aligning it or anything of that nature. Okay. Now let's say that you decide then that you don't want to do that and you want to delete the picture. Click on it, hit this red button right here, and then the picture's gone. Okay. Now let's say, oh crap, you want to get, you didn't mean to do that. You want to get it back. Go up here to add an image, and then go to gallery. Okay, so once you upload an image, it'll be there in your gallery for this post. So you can go right back, hit show, go back and center is already there listed, insert into post, and now you've got it back. You don't have to re-upload the picture because it'll actually re-upload a second version of it, and there's no point in doing that. Okay, so let's delete that picture now. Now let's say that we want it to be a smaller picture and we want it to wrap over to the right side over here, okay? So put your cursor here right at the beginning of the line where you want it to start the wrap, okay? And let's go and let's upload the smaller picture. So we go to browse, and the smaller one that we did is right here. So we'll hit open and upload. And now you'll see this picture is 250 by 237. Again, I'll copy my title because it just gets those keywords in there to optimize the image. Copy the title to the alternate text and the description. And then over here now, we want to go to the right. Okay, keep it at full size, put it over there to the right, and insert it into the post. And you can see it goes over right there. Now sometimes the text will actually run up against the side of the picture. So what we always want to do is immediately after you put a picture like this in line with the text, go up to the image properties, which you get to by clicking on it and then hitting this edit image button, and then go to advanced settings, and in vertical space put a 5, in horizontal space put a 5, and you'll see then once you click out of it, it'll add a margin of 5 pixels on each side. Go down and hit update. Now you got a nice little margin around it. Okay? Now, the reason why I have these bullets over here is I want to show you why you wouldn't necessarily want to put it over there to the left. So let's align this left instead of right. And it just kind of looks a little goofy. So you see how the bullets kind of come over there on the left of the picture. So whenever you have bullets, you always want to put it over there to the right. So if we want to switch back again, let's go over here, hit right, update, bam, we're right back where we are. So whenever you have bullets, you always want to put it to the right. I typically like to put the images to the right anyway, just because people read left to right. And so it just makes it easier on readers if we always put our images over here to the right. Okay, so again, if we delete that picture, again, the easiest way to do it then is you just go up here, hit upload image, browse to upload it, and you're all set. Now, one thing that we don't want to do, I know some people have just pasted a URL in here, okay? If you're getting an old picture and you have a Midwest Sports Fans URL for the image, that's fine. But no longer do we want to take, like, this is where I downloaded this from, okay? Now, we could copy the URL right here, the source URL. We could paste this in here, okay, and then insert it into the post, and that would work. But now we're doing what's called hot linking. And so we are actually using the resources of the other website, this photos.upi.com, every time we call this image. And that's just, that's not right. We don't want to use someone else's resources. So that's why we want to get the picture, upload it to our server, and then we're using, every time we call the image, we're using our own resources, which is exactly what we want to do. And then in the next screencast, I'm going to talk about how we're going to start citing the pictures. So again, let me just put this image in here so we can remember what we did. Go to the gallery, we'll do the centered one, and we center it, and we insert it into post. Oh, that's the small one. See, you don't want to do the small one centered. We want to do the big one centered. So let's go over here again, and we got the big one, and let's center it, and bada bing, bada boom. Let's save it here real quick, because again, the width of this picture is 610 pixels. So if we go preview this post, this is going to be running up right against the sides, and you'll see why. You can see here why you don't want the pictures to be much bigger than 610. I mean, if this thing gets, up into the 630s, 640s, it's going to start bleeding off the side, which just looks goofy. And typically, I don't like to cover. This is almost too much right here. I typically like to keep my pictures at about 550, somewhere in there, if they're going to be centered, because I think it just looks better. But anyway, that's it. That is how you upload a picture. And if you have any questions with that, just send me an email, because you do have to have a specific status to do it. So if for some reason you're not able to do that, let me know, and I'll make sure that you get the right status.